worst trip ever. It was supposed to be a quick trip to Disney Springs for us to shoot a couple of activities that we haven't done before. Well, it started out like a nice enough day, but that's not exactly how things turned out.
It's definitely an Aiken adventure.
There we were, just minding our own business.
We're currently making all our reservations for all the fun things we're gonna do today.
We went out on the Amphicar. That was so much fun.
Vivian, you wanna go on a boat tour? No. No.
Do you wanna ride on the air balloon?
All right.
Which we never got to do, by the way. You ready to ride the boat? Are you gonna ride a boat? Or are you gonna ride a car? You're not gonna ride any of it?
Here we go.
Yeah, we're down in the water.
Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Easy. And that's it. We're in the water now.
See?
We're in the boat.
Wow, is that so much fun?
So then it was lunchtime.
After that, we went for a brief stroll around the shops. So it seemed like a normal enough day.
Vivian loves fountains. Then Vivian fell into the fountain and got soaking wet, and so we had to go all the way back to the van.
This morning we got a delayed start just because we have had this problem for a couple of days, and we've been filling it up with the air compressor at home, but this morning we finally were able to get it fixed. So I guess I'm gonna have to put on the spare, and then we're gonna have to take some extra time today again. Just keep watching, it gets worse. I wonder if it's ever been taken out before. I just had a thought that maybe instead of trying to pull out the spare, that security might have an air compressor. I mean, this can't be an abnormal occurrence. Our car has a flat tire, and I was wondering if you guys just have a compressor. I mean, if not, then I'll just change it and put on the spare, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, we do not. We don't have anything like that yet. So it's just the tire flat. You can either call it, if you have like roadside assistance, you can call AAA or something like that, or yeah, you have to change it. But unfortunately, we can't offer assistance on something like that.
Okay, I just thought I would check. Thank you so much. Okay, so it looks like I'm on my own. It's worth asking, I guess. Finally found it. There's a little trap door right here. It's so dark in this parking garage, I can't see. But finally, here it is, yeah! Deep down in here, there it is. There's a bolt. And now this is how I lowered the tire to the ground.
And then this happened.
This guy just backed into this car, and then he like just looked at it and he like drove away. You guys over here managed to get the guy's license plate number, so anyway, they're gonna contact security. I guess, I don't know if the guy really knew he did it, but he just like barely looked, and everybody heard him crash into the side of that car. And more about that later. Back to what I was doing, I'm just changing this, so at least I located where it is now. That's a good thing. And stay with me, it gets worse. Oh, where are all the people talking about security? So the owner of the vehicle came back, and we told him what happened. But there were a couple other people who were present earlier, and they left a note on his windshield. So I guess he'll have to just pursue it somehow with the insurance company. Here's what I've discovered is that I can only get a couple of the lug nuts loose. I hate to admit defeat, but I'm defeated. This thing right here actually doesn't fit very well over the lug nuts that we have, except for I could only get it over a couple of them. Like it literally just, when I use it, it just slips right off the top. So I went ahead and signed up for AAA, and we're gonna get some roadside assistance to come by and take a look at this for us. Meanwhile, right behind me, security has gathered to try to take care of this situation. So it's interesting to watch how this is progressing. I'm not really sure. The owner came back to the vehicle. He's just kind of sitting inside right now, waiting for them to sort everything out. Oh, I just realized while I was filming, the people who are with the security officer are the people who backed right into the other car and maybe didn't realize it. I'm guessing that they managed to stop them somewhere on Disney property and send them back right here. That's crazy.
So not a lot has gone right today, but one thing that has gone right is that Vivian is asleep, and we're happy about that.
I'm calling AAA because the app won't work. They're experiencing a high volume of calls. I think it's going to be a minute.
Anthony's waiting on AAA. Vivian's asleep in the car, so I'm gonna go get some coffee and then come back. Got my coffee, headed back to the van, but I'm kind of wanting to go into the store Uniqlo. I feel a little bit guilty shopping though while Anthony's waiting on AAA, but I don't know. I think I'm still gonna go in. I'll just take a look.
So I finally concluded my phone call, and as it turns out, you can't use the AAA service for the first 72 hours you have it set up without paying an additional fee. So I figured I was just going to go ahead and do that because it's already been a really long time. Much as we travel, it's probably a really good idea for us to have AAA anyway. I don't know why the crowbar doesn't fit the lug nuts. I don't know what the issue is there. The roadside assistance truck should be here within the hour. So it's a good thing that it's time for Vivian to rest anyway, so we'll just make the best of it. I'm gonna settle in and do a little editing while I wait.
All right, I found nothing at the store, so I have coffee. Back to the van I go to check on the progress. Vivian's awake. We're still waiting on AAA, so she's gonna watch a little movie.
Yeah, she wants to watch Barbie Rapunzel. The battery died, so we gotta...
We can't win today. Nothing is going right.
Thankfully, this one's a simple fix.
It was flat yesterday.
The FaceTime family.
So Anthony took it this morning to get it patched, paid like 30 bucks, came back, we're like, oh, it's all good. And so we got in the van to rest at Disney Springs, and it's flat again. Like, what in the world? Oh, no. So he went through all. Meanwhile, this car backs into this car behind us, slams into it, huge crash. The guy looks at it and drives away. I know. And so Anthony's like, get this on video.
Security went and found security found them somehow and sent them back here.
And brought them back. Yep.
Okay, we're still hanging out here, so I can't just sit around and do anything. I finished editing a video, and now I am cleaning out the van. So I got the garbage, gonna take it and throw it away. Then it was time for a quick restroom break. So I finally got a phone call from roadside assistance. So he said he can be at our car within the next 15 minutes.
What are you writing? Is it an escalator?
Our help has arrived. It kept slipping off, so I couldn't get. It would only fit on like a couple of them. So
I'm not being able to do it. So in this case, I have to call for a tow.
okay, so it's not just me. He said that the lug nuts are stripped right now, and that's the reason that I couldn't use the crowbar. So I felt like I was just stupid or something, but.
Well, we're gonna be here a little bit longer. AAA couldn't take off the lug nuts either. So now we have to call the tow. But the problem with that is that it's already 5:52 in the evening and most places close, or either are closed already or they're closing really soon. So now we're really trying to push ahead through AAA to get on the priority list so we can get a tow out here. Otherwise, we're gonna be spending the night in Orlando tonight. All right, what's the damage?
Okay, so the word is that I called Pep Boys in Celebration, Florida, and they close at 7. It's already 5:54. So the likelihood of being able to get the van towed before and dropped off there before they close would be really slim. So we're probably gonna have to drop it off there overnight and then try to address this the next morning. I gotta go get the little device. Okay, I'm on hold with AAA again. This is repeat. And people in the parking garage keep pulling up and asking us if we're leaving. No, we're not.
Not anytime soon. Here we go again. At least we're not on the side of the road somewhere. The good thing about this is that we're at Disney Springs and Vivian's being really, really good through all of this. So we're glad.
Okay, the tow truck called and he asked me what the clearance is on the garage. I mean, I didn't really pay attention to that on the way in. There should be some kind of indication somewhere. Okay, the entrance is not as easy to find as I thought it was gonna be. Now I'm walking through all this traffic, it's crazy. And I found the entrance. Let me see if I can find what the clearance is. Okay, so apparently I'm not supposed to be walking here. There was no indication of the clearance at the front. So maybe it's out near the road. I found it, it's out by the road. I wonder if I can read it from here. 8 foot 6 inches, yay! Okay, so he says he's coming in the next 25 minutes and so we'll see what the next part of this saga holds, but in the next few minutes we're gonna have to replan our evening and cancel our appointments for tomorrow. Since he's only gonna be here in the next 25 minutes, it's really not enough time for us to go do anything, but we've been sitting in the van more than 3 hours and we're gonna at least get something to drink, and then by the time we do that and come back up here, it should be time for us to see if we can get our van towed. Alright, when we got down here, Vivian started begging for ice cream, and we figured, oh well, whatever, you know, she hasn't had dinner yet, and under normal circumstances, we would just kind of like draw a line in the sand, but, you know. Are you dancing? She has no clue what's going on otherwise with the van, like doesn't matter to her. She is so happy right now. So anyway, makes things a little better. Meanwhile, Elena's pregnant and hungry, so we gotta do something about that. We just got a notification that the technician has arrived, so we've got to hurry back, and Elena didn't get to get anything to eat, so that's terrible, but we can't do anything about it. The tow truck is now taking the van to Pep Boys in Celebration, Florida, and now we're just gonna surrender it to him and address it in the morning, I guess. So we're gonna go eat and then get an Uber and then find a hotel. Well, probably in a different order than that. and then take care of this in the morning. Bye. It feels really different wandering around here right now than it did this morning. So it really is beautiful outside right now though.
Yeah, it's golden hour. At least we have that going for us.
And you're beautiful.
Oh, that makes me feel better.
At least we can try to enjoy our time in Orlando. What you doing? The weather could not be any more perfect right now though. Isn't it beautiful, Viv? She certainly appreciates it, I can tell. Alright, I just got a message that our car was delivered to Pep Boys, so... Okay, we can go to the lights. Mommy can come join us over there. There's some spotlights here that are changing colors, and Vivian likes running around in light.
So Vivi and I are gonna share this macaroni and cheese, and it has chicken parmesan on top, and we got it from the food truck.
I got a taco cone. Okay, we're gonna try to find some place more comfortable to sit while we sort out our lives. And we need to find a hotel, then summon a stranger to come and pick us up and carry us there. All right, we have a hotel booked. Now it's time to summon a stranger to pick us up. All right, we have gotten an Uber and we are on our way to the Marketplace bus loop to be picked up. It is a much longer walk to the bus loop than I thought. This is where we're going to go pick up the Uber, and we have been walking and walking and walking forever, and the Uber driver is waiting on us. There she is. Are you riding in your van? No. What happened to the van? We have checked in at the hotel and we are going to drop the car seat off in the
We
room.
have toothbrushes.
Yeah,
The most important part.
I'm glad they have those at the front desk. And at least there's soap and rags and shampoo and stuff upstairs. After this though, we got to head over to CVS because there are just a few things that we didn't bring with us on our day trip to Orlando.
Yeah,
because
just a couple of things that we need for the night.
we weren't expecting this experience. It found us. Alright, you ready? Here we go. Oh no, this would happen. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm just doing it. It's already wrong.
You're doing it the right way. This always happens to us.
If you've been watching for any length of time, then you know that this happened to us last month. Going on vacation!
Woo, we're so
Yay!
excited!
Turn it, yeah, that way. Maybe.
This kind of stuff always happens.
I wish I were making this up. Like, maybe we're doing something wrong. I don't know. It worked.
Yay,
Oh
something
my
worked
goodness.
tonight. It's a miracle.
Let's go on in and look at our room.
Oh, we have a nice couch. And it doesn't have a super weird smell, so that's always good. Yay, Vivi! Which bed is yours?
This one.
That one's yours? Oh boy.
All right, we're just dropping off the car seat and then we're heading over to CVS. So I'm just gonna put this down over here. I'm so glad Elena thought of actually coming here because I literally just didn't even think that I would need anything. But as we've been walking around here, I realized I should probably at the very least get some deodorant. Okay, I found some travel-sized antiperspirant down here. Vivian's afraid that she's not gonna get enough food, so we're in the snack aisles.
If you are finished scanning, 29.
I think we need these.
Tiny Ben and Jerry's.
Sure.
If you are finished scanning, please touch finish in the head.
Chocolate fudge brownie is that.
If you are finished
And an ice cream
If you are
sandwich
finished
for
scanning,
myself.
Please touch finish and head.
You're just kidding, right? There we go, let's try. I was so glad that we had a USB cable to Lightning that we bought from our previous Disney World trip, is where that came from. And I was like, yeah, it'll be great. I'll just plug this USB into the USB port that will be in the lamp, because that's the way things are. And they are not. This is just a standard outlet, and I do not have anything to plug this in, and my phone battery is about to die. Night night. I'm gonna give you kisses. I'm gonna give you kisses. Night night. I love you. Did you have so much fun today? Good night. Don't tickle me. Don't tickle me.
Yeah, I think it's closed. We survived our night in the hotel room. We actually slept pretty good because we were so exhausted from all that happened yesterday. So here we are. We don't look good, but we feel pretty good. So, oh well.
All right, we're gonna collect our belongings and go to Denny's.
I don't want to go to Denny's.
Belongings collected. It's time to go now.
That's one good thing about this, is that everything's so easy.
Actually, we do have slightly more than that. We're gonna push this stroller all around town. So this is what it feels like to be a hobo.
Vagabond. I'm gonna let you guys get comfy. I'll be right back. Okay.
Don't worry, I got it.
All right, we have requested an Uber and it is in transit to our location. It's not fixed yet.
Oh, books.
What happened to our van? You see?
It's crashed.
It crashed. Well, it's just flat, yeah. We gotta fix it.
Like a thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, we climbed into the van for just a few minutes because I need to charge my phone, and we're here at Pep Boys. They told me that they have a lot of cars ahead of us and that he doesn't know how long it's gonna be, but that he'll be able to get it done today. So that's good, at least. What you watching? Is it Dora?
It is white.
Oh, Swiper?
No swiping.
Swiper, no swiping. All right, we've had a little time to recharge since we've been sitting in the van.
Us personally and our phones.
Yes.
So.
I called the company that did the tire repair yesterday morning, and I let them know what's going on. And they just requested that we keep all the lug nuts so that I can bring it back to them as proof, and that they would work with us on reimbursement. But I explained everything about how we got stranded up here and how we had to get a hotel and how we're sitting in the parking lot right now and all of those things. And the guy was apologetic and understanding. We're gonna take a little walk over to Chick-fil-A or something. I think I saw there was a Chick-fil-A close by on the map. All right, we've already eaten at Chick-fil-A and car's still not ready, but Fun Spot is only like 3/4 of a mile away. So it's worth the walk for us to head over to Old Town and Fun Spot and just hang out there for a little bit.
Yeah. That's why we have to go to Carousel too.
That's right, we're gonna let Vivian do some stuff.
Yeah.
After a quick stop by the restroom, we're walking into the Fun Spot section and we're gonna get some wristbands and then let Vivian kind of enjoy the day because we got nothing but time, I guess. At least Vivian's having a great time. We're still at Fun Spot. It is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yum.
Okay, I'm calling Pep Boys to find out what the status is. The van is ready to go. That is such a relief.
We're so happy.
Yeah, we're gonna finish up here at Fun Spot in Old Town because we're already here. But it's a relief to know that at least it's finished.
It's done.
All right, $176. Turns out that the patch was not applied correctly with any additional adhesive, so it didn't take, which is why the tire went flat again. Okay, let's go home.
Hi, this is Anthony and Elena.
If you've enjoyed this video, then we invite you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon as you follow us for all of our adventures around Florida.